What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wrld Shenanigans. My name is Chad, and this is
D.
We're back with another great reaction video. We're continuing on this beautiful journey, sad journey too, but we're going back into some Juice WRLD.
I don't want to cry.
The second song that you guys asked us to come to now, that was a popular request right after our last one, is a Wishing Well. So this was definitely another one you guys said to check out, and it's very emotional. So it's cool. You guys are putting us on his music and letting us know who he was as a person. Like you guys legitimately put us on Juice WRLD. Like,
if this makes me cry, I'm gonna be so sad.
I don't know what this about.
I don't want to cry.
You could be heading that direction. You could be, but let's dive in.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. 999. Waiting for the exhale. I toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail.
I love the way already this video is starting off. His music videos are amazing.
Really. I really
like,
feel like
he
I'm
always. It seems like he put a lot of time and effort behind his visuals too. Like
yes,
it wasn't just about lyrics.
I was just telling Chad that. I don't know if you guys see my latest movie, but I was like, one thing I will say about him and X, like when it comes to the videos, I love that it's so different, and
yeah, for sure.
I did not expect it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this video.
Yeah, it's already.
But it's like it's just like he's acting his, I wouldn't say his age, but he's not into like, you know, all that ass shaking, smoking, all that extra shit. Like he's like,
he made music for the people.
yeah, normal people.
Stress on my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lord Hill. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Ring, ring, folk off from depression. You use my past and my memories as a weapon. On the other line, I talk to addiction. Speaking of the devil, all the drugs, I miss them. This can't be real, is it fiction? Something feels broke, need to fix it. I cry out for help, do they listen? I'ma be alone until it's finished. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt me. I can't.
Wow.
I'm like trying so hard not to cry. This was so sad. Like, oh. That line hurt.
It's a lot.
That line fucking hurt.
He definitely. I hear y'all. I definitely, if I cannot express this enough, you guys definitely got our attention with Juice WRLD. Like, we appreciate you guys.
Why are you guys doing this? Like,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
I need like a tissue or something.
Breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail. It's stress on my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lord Hill. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Let's be for real. If it wasn't for the pills, I wouldn't be here. But if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here. Yeah, I just told y'all my secret. Yeah, it's tearing me to pieces. I really think I need them. I stopped taking the drugs and now the drugs take me. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't.
Every time he get back to this chorus, man, I just keep playing it in my head. Like,
if you really pay attention to this video, if you look at his face, like pay attention, his face is like sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was going through it like in the deepest, darkest part. But I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna let it finish out, and then I'm gonna talk some more.
Want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt me. I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail. Stress on my shoulders
is this song called? Because I'm downloading it. This will be my first
Wishing Well
World, right? Juice World. This will be my first Juice World download because this really touched me, and I need to go back and download the other one too. But Juice World. What is this one?
Wishing Well. It's crazy. You know, I agree with you guys 100% on, you know, you Juice WRLD fans that came over here and talked to us about it, or that's come over here and talked to us about it and tell us how he's helped you guys do certain things. A lot of you guys left some comments. And I can see how. And the thing is, I think within, like, me listening to this, like, on the male side, I'm not taking away from the female side at all, but I think listening to this on the male side of things, like, some of us as males, we are brought up to be stern, strong, and not have any type of emotions. Really, if you really think back on it, there's a lot of men who don't express themselves because of their upbringing. You know, our parents pushed that stern, hard shell believing thing, like we can't be broken. Like, and I think that's what the battle is. Like, I think that's what starts the battle. Like, Juice WRLD went out there and he was battling so much, but you're taught to hide your emotion, don't talk about it, tuck it in, and it comes out so bad. It gets to that point where you're so deep and dark where he was at. And then you got these drugs like to make you feel normal. And then when you go back to really actually feeling normal, you can't feel normal because it's like, I can't show this emotion to the world because
and sadly,
that's what I'm taught.
I feel like, and some, how can I put it? Like some households, as far as like racist, they don't believe in the whole anxiety, depression. They feel like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. That's fake. Like, you just want to... Like, there's a lot of households that do believe that that's not real, And that's the sad part. And I feel like that's where we need to break the cycle. Like, yes, anxiety is real. Depression is real. But it's people like you guys, not trying to be mean, like parents or family or anything. It's that you guys are the reason why we don't come out. Type of vibe. Like,
it's like that saying, like, we goof around. Like, honestly, we goof around. How often do we goof around, or you see on the internet somebody say like a joke? Like, they'll be like, being raised in a household, a black household or a Mexican household or whatever, and like you washing dishes, like, mama, I got anxiety them dishes, or depression them dishes. Like, man, those type of comments, you think back and say like, it's not a joke. Like, but yet on our being brought up sometimes it's treated as a joke. And and I
get that back in the day it wasn't something big or talked about or anything. I get that. But times are changing, and I feel like now that
I wouldn't even put that in that.
But I'm just saying, just to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, back then it wasn't talked about.
But they probably battle it. They probably just
exactly. But I'm saying now it's out there. It's open, and I feel like parents, family members, they need to be open and understand, like, this can really affect somebody.
But it don't happen until, like somebody said, to like you got people talking about their kids committing suicide at early ages or something like that, and they're shocked. Oh, he was 11 and or she was 11, she was 10, and it's like, no, it's parenting that comes behind it, or like stuff like this. You'll have all the signs in the world like thrown, and there are cases there aren't signs. Yeah. And I'm saying there's all the signs in the world that's talked about, and it's like when it happens, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, when your kid told you had depression or anxiety or whatever they had, it's like, oh, you better go do that.
They say like, oh, you're still a kid. What are you stressing on? Like, there's so much.
I feel like my hardest part coming up was like junior high transition to high school is like my hardest thing, and I think
mine was going into high school.
And like the schools I went to were like high, like their education level was high because I grew up in the hood and then I moved to the suburbs. So, it transitioned. They were on a whole different type of curricular activity than we were. Like, they were at a high, so I was failing. And it's like, sometimes you get brought up and it's like, oh, this shouldn't be that hard. It's just school you have to focus on. And I don't understand, like, teenage life, you go through, depression.
But you know what's
you go
funny?
Through, what do you call it? Puberty and all that stuff. So your mood swings are, and it's like, it's not treated that the way it's supposed to be treated.
But not even that, but a lot of parents have admitted, and they'll say, like, we didn't learn or do any of this back then. So, imagine how much harder it is now. Like, we got so many classes, we have extra stuff, going on, whatever. And it's like, yeah, parents back then can't help you now because they didn't learn this in school or they didn't take it or something. So it's like, the world back then is so much different than now. Whether it's good or bad, it's different.
But it's a lot
we can't
more.
Be blindsided.
But
by
it's
that.
more. It's the thing is, they say us generation, like our generation, is the babies and that. No, we're not. If anything, that generation back then was the babies. We got high everything. Like, our food is inflated, gas is inflated. We got the highest living wages you possibly and the lowest paying jobs. So it's like they call us the babies. Like, y'all just crying. No. We're crying because we got the hardest. It's hard. Like, come to Cali and live in California. We don't even live in the richest. We don't live in Los Angeles. We don't live in nothing that Las Vegas, like California. Las Vegas, not in Cali. Mm-hmm. But we don't live in Oakland. We don't live in San Fran. Like, we don't live in no type of rich part. We live in Bakersfield. If you look up Bakersfield, it's the farmland. We are paying. We're paying LA prices on everything right now. And it's like, y'all, you can say that, but our cost of living and the way we got to live in today's world is hard. So I understand when you got people like Juice WRLD coming out expressing, you say, oh, you're spoiled. No, he's not. He was brought up in a time where it's the hardest of hardest. We got hit with COVID, one of the hardest things ever thrown at people.
Suicides.
They inflated everything right after COVID. So you got people come out of depression to COVID and then going right into inflated everything. People losing jobs. You can't say, well, people don't want to go back to work. Yeah, pay them and they'll go back to work. Stop paying people $7 or $6 or $8 and thinking somebody gonna pay rent. Like, what do you expect people to make it on? Like, oh, jobs. Yeah, they're jobs. Nobody's gonna work at a convenience store or McDonald's for $8 and think they're gonna make it. Oh, it's a job. If I can't pay my light bill, what's the point of having a job? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of stuff that plays a part in it. It's like,
I just understand why Juice WRLD and X
expressed the way they did. Exactly.
Their fan club was so big. Now I understand. Like, at first, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus and say, like, I was just like, their music is not that good. But it was the ones that were being played so much, if that makes sense. And now listening to it and sitting down and actually being able to pay attention, it's like,
they make you think.
I want to be part of their fan club.
Like, our kids aren't teenagers. They're young, but like when they do, it makes me think now, like, I need to go, not like in a weird way, but like look at their playlist and see what they're listening to. Not to say like, oh, you don't need to listen to see like what mood they in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, it's probably a lot of kids
There's
laying.
so many signs I feel that.
But I'm saying there's probably a lot of kids
see
laying in their room right now in the bed with an iPod or whatever they got on their phone, and this type of music is playing, and their parents have no complete idea why they in the dark in the room. You know, laying there listening to this music.
You know
like,
what that is?
How many kids you go in a teenage room and they just know what you here doing? Oh, I'm just listening to music. Like, it's dark as hell in there. That's a flag.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you ain't chilling.
I never thought about that. You're
but
right.
you know, we can rant on and on about this video. I don't want to leave it on too long, but
just know I'm a Juice WRLD fan now.
Definitely, we are definitely in that category. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the growth.
I'm tired of you guys making me cry. Stop.
I already looked at Amazon this morning. The pack. I already ordered the damn chip. So it's coming.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You might want to order some milk.
So it's coming, guys, because the 10K is coming faster than I thought. I thought I had a little time to breathe, but y'all just don't care, I guess, about my feelings or my tongue. But all right.
Or booty hole.
But we'll see y'all in our next video.